What's up, everybody? I'm Matrix, and we're going to play Elden Ring, Shadow of the Erdtree New Game 3 today. This time starting in Shadow Keep where I left off, so let me show my build and then we'll get started. Alright, we're in the flooded part of Shadow Keep, so there's platforming involved. I've already fallen once and died, so I started the recording over. There's a lot of fire enemies in Shadow Keep, so I'm wearing the Flame Defense Talisman, and I'm using my Sacred Mace so I can deal damage to the fire enemies. That's a Fire Knight over there. Pretty tough enemies to fight. I'm going to try to avoid them when I can, and if not, sneak up behind them and hit them in the back. So we go up on this roof and we have to drop down on. Then we'll take a walk over here and we'll drop down through the roof on the second floor. And I got the prayer room key when I was playing before from the Fire Knight Queline's invasion, and his real form is in here.
Mother to us all, favor me with thy grace. I have met many who would threaten or distress thee, and quelled each and all, and I hereby swear to never cease. So please, grant me thy grace. Leave me with my solitary light. Queen Marika, I implore thee, bestow thy grace. Take not from me my solitary light. I would not. Am I not pure? Defile thee I would never. I ask, why wouldst thou think to purloin from me? Deignest thou not to look upon me? All this time, I held in my heart only thee.
I read that that's how you get their weapons, by using the Iris of Occultation, or whatever it was called. I used the Iris of Grace last time and I got his Spirit Ashes. These Fire Knights are no joke. And because I'm on New Game 3, they'll probably deal a lot of damage to me, so I'm going to be sneaky and kill this guy with a backstab and then smash him up as soon as he starts to stand. Unfortunately, I have to wait for him to walk all the way down this damn hallway before I can go get him. drain the water by going up here and pushing a lever. So we'll do this first. Now we can go down there without drowning. So I'm going to grab the Grace and then work my way back up and then go into the Shadow Keep. There's an elevator down here somewhere that I need to get into. Well, whatever. I'm going to run down this way first because there's a boss down here that we can fight.
Fire.
Change my spells around too because this boss is weak against fire, and I guess I'm gonna fight here first because I can't remember where the elevator to go back up is. But we'll just warp back to the beginning of Shadow Keep and I'll cut the video ahead to that hallway where the Fire Knight was walking around. Can't say how well I'm going to do against this boss, but I should be able to manage it. Oh wow, so I can actually use that one. Okay. Not gonna, but I can. Right, like I said, it was weak against fire, so we're good on that one. So I'm going to cut the video ahead to where I'm heading in towards that hallway where the Fire Knight was, so give me just a minute. here we are. There's another Fire Knight up this hallway here, so we're going to sneak and then hit him in the back. There should be another Grace up ahead. More rafter running too, so there's a high chance that I'm gonna fall and die again. There should be a Fire Knight at the very top of this ladder too, but I'm gonna backstab him and knock him right over the side. There's a Fire Knight behind me, but I'm gonna run for it. I don't even stop to mess with him because there's not very much room to fight. This takes us up into the rafters, and there's bats up here, so I'm gonna have to try to be careful. I'll never understand why From has no OSHA compliance. You'd think it would be easy to just fall out of an elevator like this with no safety railing, but there you go. Boss down here that we're gonna fight, and then I'll end the video right after that. This guy's apparently weak against holy magic, so I'm using my coated sword, and I'm gonna re-equip holy based spells. So the boss is through this door here, but over here, where you see that glowing item, that's where you use the Oh Mother gesture, and we'll go in there later, and then I'll go through to the Finger Ruins, and then we can end up fighting another boss at the cathedral where we met those two NPCs. But let's just see how this is going to work out. I got killed like 3 times fighting that guy, but it's worth it because you can go get some Scadutree fragments. So let's do that. had over 1 million runes in stock, but I lost all of them. Again, not that it matters, because I only use my runes to buy upgrade materials, but I've got so many just from spending them over the last couple of playthroughs that it's not that big of a deal. But you ride up this path and you get to the Scadutree altar and you can pick up 5 fragments, which is a treasure trove for people if you're still upgrading your blessings. I'm already level 20, so I don't need these, but I may as well show them. And that's it. We'll call it here for today. Next time I'll travel into the hinterlands, fight some bosses there, and run through to the Finger Ruins and the Cerulean Coast and the hinterlands, and then we'll fight another boss at the end of that video, but that'll be next time. So I'd like to thank everybody for watching, and I'll catch you later.
Hey!
Take care.